Hello and welcome to Track versus Track. I'm Jacob, and across from me is Matt. And we are back talking about two albums we have already talked about. We did Please Please Me versus Past Masters. And we did With the Beatles, with Meet the Beatles. And for some reason, we never thought to just take these two head to head. The first two official Beatles albums. Matt, did you already do this on your channel? Is that why I kind of resisted it? Or
I did, but I did not watch it. So other than the time that I recorded it, and I never wrote anything down for that either, that was just off the cuff. So I have a feeling, because we've done this recently and we've done this recently, that I have a feeling things may have changed. So it'll be interesting after this gets completed to go back and see if there was any similarities or differences.
So we've talked about both these albums kind of in depth on the previous episodes. And we also ranked them. So at the very end of this episode, we'll have a link where you can watch one, and then at the end, it'll take you to the other one. Matt, do you want to pick one? So what we're going to do is we're going to go compare track versus track. It's not going to say whether or not it's a better album, just like whether track one is better than track one, track two. Do you have one you want to pick? Which one do you want to read off of?
I'll go with the Beatles.
All right, good, because I like Please Please Me. I think it's what I picked last time when we did first Past Masters. And I guess I'll go first because Please Please Me was first. Track one was I Saw Her Standing There. She was just 17. You know what I mean? I think I said the exact same thing last time. All right, what's track one on With the Beatles?
It won't be long, yeah.
I love one.
Yeah, they're two great songs, kicking off both albums with a bang. And once again, it's like, do I like I Saw Her Standing There better than It Won't Be Long? And I think I do, actually. But
Yeah.
that hurts, because I think It Won't Be Long I had as my favorite track off of With the Beatles when we ranked the tracks. So, but I Saw Her Standing There, I believe, was my number one on this one. So there you go.
I'm going to go with It Won't Be Long. I think because, I mean, both are pretty well played, but when I hear It Won't Be Long, it still gets me driving. Where I Saw Her Standing There is a little bit more, it's become Beatles wallpaper to me a little bit. It's just like, I've heard it a ton. So I try not to weigh that in too much, but when it's so close like that, that's what I'm going to go with. This one will be easier, hopefully. Track two on Please Please Me is Misery. Track I don't particularly care for.
Yeah, I don't really either. Track two With the Beatles is All I've Got to Do. Whenever Yeah, I love that song. That's easy for me. I'm going with the Beatles.
Yeah, same here, because I don't care for Misery. Even though that's one of the probably more forgettable tracks on that album. Three, talk about forgettable. Anna and Go to Him in parentheses.
And we've got the classic Paul song, All My Lovin'. Easy is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's With the Beatles again.
With the Beatles. Yeah. This is the one I couldn't remember when we did it last time, and I said Chains, and then somebody commented, it's like, you love Chains, but you couldn't remember it. Dude, Chains. I like Chains. Yeah. My baby's got me wrapped up in chains, and they're not the kind you can see. They didn't write it. Another cover.
Yep.
Put it up against track four.
Yep. Carole King song. Number four.
Carole King. Not the Goff. It says Goffin King. I was thinking Goffin.
Jerry Goff.
King.
Jerry Goff and her husband. Yeah, they were a songwriting duo. Number four, your favorite, Grumpy George song, Don't Bother Me.
Okay. You know, I love Chains. I'm going to go with Chains here. First choice of Please Please Me from me.
Yep.
Chains.
It's my second choice of Please Please Me. So I'm 2-2 right now.
I didn't bring any paper, so I'm just going to have a finger here for Please Please Me.
I've got some paper. I'll keep score.
Okay. Track 5 is another cover. It's Boys. And last time we talked about how I don't care for Boys because I think it's weird that you just cover a girls group without any sense of irony or, yeah. So Make it easy for me.
Well, this is interesting, Jacob, because
Oh,
as
no.
much as I don't like boys, I also don't like Little Child, and I went off on a rage and a tangent on that. I absolutely hate that song. It's my least favorite song and with the Beatles, and for that, I'm giving it to boys, man. I'm giving it to boys. Ooh,
Little
talking
Child.
about boys. Ooh, those bundle of joys. Can't be about Little Child though. I'm so sad and lonely. Oh my
I think
God.
you have poison pilled that song for me though. Like I probably might have given it over boys, but you doing that little whiny voice with singing, yeah, I have to. Oh, I have to go with boys.
There you
I
go.
mean, at least it's a rocker. Like, but it's dumb. It's a dumb cover.
It is.
Track 6. Ask me why.
Mhm.
Ask me why.
Ask me why.
Okay, okay.
I always call this like a poor man's version of This Boy or Yes It Is, but I like it. A lot of harmonies. Goes up
Yeah.
against one of your favorites off of this, the Meredith Willson penned Till There Was You.
I couldn't even remember Ask Me Why until you started singing it. So it's Till There Was You with the Beatles.
All right, I'm gonna go Ask Me Why because I'm a sucker for, I think you refer to it as a barbershop type song.
Yeah.
So I like that song a lot. And as much as I have, great affinity for Meredith Willson living in Mason City, Iowa, I'm going against the grain there. I'm going with Ask Me Why. Please, please.
There is a barbershop quartet in The Music Man.
There is.
Title track number 7. Please, please me. It's great. Please, please me. Like I please you.
Yeah, fantastic song. And it's going up against another song that starts with the word please. Your favorite, Please, Mr. Postman.
No, okay, all right. That's my third pick for Please, Please. Easy. Yep. Lame cover versus one of the best early Beatles songs.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Please, please.
Okay, track 8. One of the signature songs, Love Me Do. Love Me Do.
Going against another signature song, however, not signature for the Beatles, signature for Chuck Berry. We've got George's Roll Over Beethoven. So for me, as much as Love Me Do is not one of my favorites, it murders this song. It's an easy pick for Please Please Me.
Yep, same here. So I think that's 4 for me on Please Please Me.
6 for me. Yeah.
And I know I listened to Please Please Me a lot more growing up than I did with the Beatles.
Me too.
Track 9.
Yep.
P.S. I Love You. Another kind of male themed. You. You know you really wanted.
That's like a harp to my ears. That's beautiful.
I can't cut it now. I can't cut it now.
You are the songbird of our generation.
You know you.
That goes up against number 9 on With the Beatles, which is Hold Me Tight. Pretty forgettable original song.
Hold me tight.
It feels so right to hold me tight. I don't like that song. I got to give it to P.S. I Love You. As much as I don't really love that song either, but Hold Me Tight is just so forgettable to me.
I'm going to go with Hold Me. I'm going to go with Hold Me Tight.
Okay. You have With the Beatles in the lead by a point. That's insane. It's 4-5.
Yeah, and that got
I'm 7-2. Please, please me.
Track 10. It's Baby, It's You. Sha la 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 la. Yeah. I have to sing it. I'm not even really singing, in case you couldn't tell, but I have to do it to myself to remind me sometimes. What is track 10 on With the Beatles?
Yeah, it's another cover. This is their version of Smokey Robinson's You Really Got a Hold on Me, which for me is the better cover. Baby It's You is a Burt Bacharach tune, but I've always loved that You Really Got a Hold on Me cover, so I'm giving it to With.
I'm going with too.
All right.
I don't want to sound like a sometimes I'm like, I just don't want to copy him, but no, you're right.
Maybe It's You's fine. I have that's a decent cover. I just really like You Really Got a Hold on Me. I think that's almost as good as the original. Baby It's You, I think, is a song by the Shirelles or
it's a weaker song. I mean, if all things being equal, like even the Beatles' performance out of it, it's a weaker song. Number 11 is an original. Do You Want to Know a Secret? I like it.
Yep. George sings it. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? He's got such a weird voice on these. We talked about not loving
Yeah.
George because his voice just kind
Yeah.
of sucks, right?
Yeah,
Promise
it's true.
not to tell. Well, that's going up against Ringo's. It's a Lennon McCartney, but I want to be your lover, baby. I want to be your man. And both of these songs are kind of like just okay for me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it to I Want to Be Your Man, I think. That's close though. I could gosh. You know what? I'm gonna give it do you want
You
to know
did
a
that
secret?
George impression. It kind of ruined it for me. No, I'll go with Do You Want to Know a Secret?
Yeah, me too. I think the song is better. I like the
Yeah.
Stones version of I Want to Be Your Man better. All right.
I mean, yeah. All right. Number 12, A Taste of Honey.
Mhm.
Taste of honey.
I think I
Paul.
like this one better than you. I remember you not liking Taste
I
of
don't
Honey.
care for A Taste of Honey.
It's going up against another George song. It's a cover. She's got the devil in her heart.
Ugh.
Terrible song. Easy for me. Taste of Honey. This last bit of with the Beatles is a real it's not a good way to end the album. That just
I'll
one
go with A Taste of
song.
Honey too, because yeah, The Devil in Her Heart is
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
You want to go devil? You want to go honey or devil? What's
You know what? I'm gonna go Devil.
No! Oh, yeah! I love
why
it, man.
not?
All
It's
right,
so
Devil.
forgettable though. I at least know how Taste of Honey goes.
Yeah.
But she's got the devil. I mean,
Okay, devil for you. You devilish fiend, you.
I'm just all right. We've got loopy. Track 13. There's a place.
Versus Not a Second Time.
There's a place. There's a place. Yeah.
And I don't mind Not a Second Time, but There's a Place by Planets. I mean,
I love the energy of that track.
Yep, me too.
And I love track 14. I think it might have been my number one when I did Please Please Me. I can't remember. It's Twist and Shout, a cover.
Yep,
Great John vocal though.
Yeah, it's a great vocal. And he makes his voice like hoarse by the end because he's screaming so much.
Yeah, talking about great covers. That is probably in my top echelon of covers.
Well, in the Pretenders episode that will air at I don't know, before this or after this.
Maybe after.
Yeah, we'll see. We talked about the song Stop Sobbing by the Kinks and how, I think the Beatles make Twist and Shout their own, even though it's a cover, right?
Yeah, you hear it as often as you hear the original, if not more.
Exactly. And that's going up against the Money, which I think is also a very good cover. I probably put it in higher regard than you, but I got to go Twist and Shout. I know you do. Yeah. All right. I know the score.
I lost my fingers. I don't. I imagine but I think at the end, Please Please Me probably pulled it out for me. No.
You have it at 7-7.
Because of the devil.
Devil.
I can live with that. Man. I can live with that. But you, Please Please Me.
11-3. Please Please Me.
Really?
Yeah, it was a murder on a Thursday at 4:00. I'll never forget it. Yep. Please Please Me. Big time.
Oh, this was fun. I mean, I think, we went more in depth, so we were able to just zoom like in the previous episode. So we were able to zoom through these. If you like these episodes where we do the track versus track, let us know. Give us ideas for pairings. We've gotten a suggestion. We're going to do it. I'm very excited for that. But we had an extra half an hour. We knew we could zoom through this. So thank you for watching. Please comment. Please thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share. If you think this is fun, please share it on your socials because
please me.
Please me. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.